Are you tired of disappointing horror sequels that miss the mark? Well, here's a bold claim. The Strangers Prey at Night isn't just a worthy follow-up, it's one of the best slasher films of the 2010s. And it's streaming for free on Tubi right now. But here's where it gets controversial. While Rennie Harlin's recent The Strangers Chapter 2 has been widely criticized for losing the essence of what makes the franchise terrifying, Prey at Night not only captures that fear, but elevates it in ways you wouldn't expect. And this is the part most people miss. It's not just a mindless slasher. It's a stylish, emotionally charged ride that outshines the original in nearly every way. Released a decade after Brian Bertino's 2008 home invasion thriller, The Strangers Prey at Night initially flew under the radar, dismissed as just another unnecessary sequel. Some critics praised its visual flair, but many wrote it off as inferior to the grounded realism of the first film. Here's the controversial take. Johannes Roberts' sequel isn't just better than the original, it's a masterclass in slasher cinema. If that sounds like a stretch, consider this. The film ditches the isolated couple trope for a fractured family dynamic, making the stakes feel far more personal and harrowing. The story follows a family stopping at a secluded trailer park en route to dropping off Kinsey, Bailey Madison, the rebellious teenage daughter, at boarding school. The familiar, ominous knock on the door sets the stage, but Prey at Night quickly carves its own bloody path. Instead of rehashing the original, it leans into moody slasher territory while retaining the franchise's chilling edge. The masked trio, Dollface, Pinup Girl, and Sackhead, aka the Man in the Mask, aren't just faceless killers. They're given subtle personalities that make them feel uniquely menacing. Dollface's intimate, creeping approach to her kills, for instance, is downright terrifying, especially in a heart-wrenching scene involving Christina Hendricks' character and her daughter. But here's where it gets even more intriguing. The film's stylistic choices are a feast for the eyes. Foggy nighttime sets, split diopter shots, and voyeuristic camera work create a visually striking atmosphere. The trailer park setting isn't just a backdrop, it's a character in itself, offering a playground for suspenseful chases, hide-and-seek sequences, and brutal confrontations. The pool set piece in particular is a standout moment. Neon lights, a pulsating axe fight, and Bonnie Tyler's total eclipse of the heart blending with the chaos make it one of the most electrifying scenes in recent horror. What truly sets Prey at Night apart is its willingness to take risks. Unlike many horror sequels, it doesn't shy away from killing off its main characters when it serves the story. The Strangers, usually untouchable killing machines, finally face some resistance, and it's deeply satisfying. Sure, the final act might stretch believability with Sackhead's resilience, but the film's nods to classics like Christine and the Texas Chainsaw Massacre feel more like homage than gimmick. So, is The Strangers Prey at Night a perfect film? No, but it's a bold, stylish, and emotionally resonant slasher that deserves more love. Here's the question for you. Do you think horror sequels can ever surpass their originals, or are they doomed to fall short? Let's debate in the comments. And while you're at it, check out Prey at Night on Tubi. You might just find yourself agreeing with this hot take.